banners, what are they talking about?
Welcome back to Faith After Hours. My name is Jaden Lee, and this is my co-host, Dustin Stifler. Dustin, how's it going? How's your day?
It's going pretty good, Jaden. How about you?
Good. Oh, I'm big chilling, just having a good time. What are we getting into today?
So, something special. We had a pastor switch up. We had a preacher switch up this week.
Preacher switch up. Who preached in Brad's place?
Micah.
Micah's gas.
Bro, he sung. He was on the worship team and he preached.
He did it all, dude. He did both. I didn't know you could do both. He did both.
He did
was
both.
like that. Dressed pretty sharp too, I must say.
He did.
So, what did Micah jump into? What chapter? What verse? What are we looking at?
He was in Job 18 and 19, Jaden.
Job chapter 18 and 19. You
Yep.
said. All right. If you guys got a Bible, open her up. What chapter verse? What are we thinking? You said Job 19.
Yep.
We're gonna go 21 through 27. I think.
He read 21 through 27. Hold up. Let me get there.
Let's reread that. If you guys have a Bible at home, open up Job, read chapter 18, 19, and then we're going to pick up at verse 21 through 27.
Yep. Jaden, you got it.
I'm reading?
Yep.
Okay. Starting in verse 21. Have pity on me, O my friends, for the hand of God has struck me. Why do you persecute me, as God does? And are you not satisfied with my flesh? Oh, my words were written. Oh, that they were inscribed in my book, that they were engraved into the rock with an open pen of lead forever. For I know that my Redeemer lives. For I know that my Redeemer lives, and he shall stand on the last of the earth. And all my skin is destroyed, this I know, and in that my flesh shall see God. For who I see in myself, and my eyes shall behold, and not another. How my heart yearns within me. Dustin.
Fire.
Sermon, thoughts, give me everything. Oh, pause. We got to do a recap of Job's life. What's been going on with Job since we last talked?
I might say something, Jaden.
Say something. What are you going to say? Is it controversial?
If you want the recap of Job,
Yeah?
go watch the last episodes.
This is true. I'm tired of doing
Go watch
recaps.
the last episode. We're getting into what we're
If
talking
this
about.
is the first episode you've watched, dude,
Go back.
Go back. Because we're in chapter 19, and I'm kind of tired of giving a recap, but I'm going to give one anyway. Basically, Job was a really cool guy, really chill, righteous man, you could say. And a bunch of bad crap happened to him. And now his friends are being kind of mean about it. And now he's like standing up. He's like, I'm done with you guys. Yeah. Dustin, take it away.
Jaden used to be a youth pastor, if that makes sense. That was a great
I
way
just
of
summed it
explaining.
up.
Yeah.
Cancel the whole pod. No, I'm playing. All right.
No.
What are your thoughts? Sermon notes?
So on the bulletin, first question that struck me, we kind of talked about it last episode, which, by the way, I want to apologize for we missed a week, Jaden.
Oh, yeah.
We
if
missed
you
a
guys
week.
are regular listeners and watchers or whatnot of the show,
The few of you.
the 20 people who actually watch this podcast, our dearest and deepest apologies. Last week, we tried for like hours to film this, and our USB cord like broke, and it just wouldn't work. So I was gonna put something out on Instagram, but I'm lazy and I didn't, and I was kind of ashamed to admit that we like couldn't film. So if you missed us last week, here goes another banger. We got you guys like addicted to us. That's our plan. We're gonna like give you a bunch of content, and then we're just gonna like take it away slowly but surely to the point where you guys need us. You need to listen to us. We're gonna be rich.
I think that's Jaden's plan, not mine. That's the first time me hearing that.
Dustin's trying to make money off Jesus.
Whoa.
I'm just playing. Pause. Anyway, back to Job.
Yeah, we got off on that. So in the bulletin, if you guys are paying attention, if you guys don't attend our church and you guys watch online, you can go to our Hillsborough Church, Church of Christ, and you're able to download the bulletin.
Yeah, if you guys don't have like the church app or anything, and you need one of these, because I'm bad about being super late. It's on the app. I just discovered this recently. James does. I think James runs the app. does a pretty good job. So if you need one of these and you're late all the time, like me, yeah, lock in on that. Anyway, what were you saying?
So the first question is, have you ever found yourself more concerned with giving the right answer than loving the person in front of you?
True. Just like Job's friends were trying to give the right answers to him when he was crying out to God. So Dustin, I have a question for you.
Let's hear it.
Have you ever found yourself more concerned with giving the right answer than with, oh my goodness, Dustin, sorry for the listeners. Have you ever found yourself more concerned with giving the right answer than with loving the person in front of you?
Deja vu right here. I have.
Are you going to give us any specifics? Details?
I will say that in the moment when you have someone going through suffering and stuff like that, and you love that person, and you see them in pain, you see them suffering and stuff like that, you want to kind of justify what they're going through. So you give an answer even though you're not 100% confident in what you're saying. And if you listen to Micah's sermon, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, like a lot of the times we try to like what was last week's takeaway? It was like comfort without the cross is something. It was something weird, but it was just like giving. Sorry, I'm having a brain.
Summarize it.
Basically, whenever we try to give the right answer, it's not always the right answer.
Yeah.
And sometimes the right answer is just chilling and not saying anything and just being there for people. And we kind of talked about that in the last couple of podcasts. But I get what you're saying. Like, that was a good takeaway. I kind of wrote down a similar note that had to do with that. And it was the importance of lamenting, like allowing people, like if you have somebody who's going through something, I used to think that you would constantly like try to get them to be happy in that moment. Like, dude, be happy. Let's go out and do this or do that. Or, don't be sad. And like through this kind of series, I realized that it's important to go through those bad times and just to dwell with that person and to like be sad with them, to mourn with them, if that makes sense. And lament, here, I wrote down a thing. It said, lament seems to be important. Fixing them is not the goal. Fixing their eyes on Jesus should be the goal. You do not need a perfect explanation for their hurt.
It's fire.
That was off the dome, too. T-shirt alert, T-shirt alert.
People are going to start quoting you.
Do not
be like,
quote me.
I heard this quote by Jaden Henderson.
No, absolutely not. What else do you got?
So going down to the takeaways, if you read it, Micah warned us not to mistake mystery from malice. He also stated that sometimes we suffer as a consequence of our own sin. Sometimes we experience suffering as a consequence of somebody else's sin. And then sometimes we suffer simply because we live in a broken and fallen world. I think that hits the three major things of why somebody would go through suffering. And a lot we jump to the we jump to the conclusion a lot, especially in Job, and then Micah brought up John 9, which we brought up earlier in the podcast, I think last episode with the whole evil question. One of the quickest things we can jump to in conclusions is obviously something did wrong, and you deserve what's going on.
Yeah, I mean Micah touched on that with the he had drew that triangle thing.
Yeah.
And it's the just, I don't know if I pronounced this right, I don't know how to pronounce it, something principle. Basically, bad things happen to bad people and good things happen to good people. And that's just kind of the way that like Job's friends thought, and Job must have thought, obviously. But anyway, you were saying.
Yeah, I think that we jumped to that conclusion a lot, and then kind of like with the second thing is sometimes we experience suffering as a consequence of someone else's sin. I think when we do sin, it's all about us, and that we don't always. Obviously, if you are in habitual sin, you can't just quit. Like you focus on Jesus so much, and He changes your desires and He changes your heart. But sometimes when you're in that, you don't realize the consequences. You think it's all the consequences are going to come to you. Not always. Like it affects other people too, and you see constant examples of that in like parenting. Like parenting's a big one. When wife or husband sins against each other, then it's not always those two that get the consequences as kids.
Your habitual sin affects other people.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way that Job's friends thought. It's kind of tough. Any other takeaways from the sermon? I liked one of his takeaways was God understands and knows your needs. Like sometimes we think like God allows these things to happen. He like just doesn't know about them. Like we're like, where's God at? Where's the mediator? And he's there, and he wants to be there for us.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't feel like he's there, but he's still there. He recognizes that. Anything else from the sermon? There's a good study question in there.
There is.
Hit me with it. Which one do you have?
I don't know.
If we got the same one.
I don't know if we have the same one. It's at the bottom.
Okay.
Job longed for a redeemer more than an explanation, as we see in 25 through 27. Why do you think we often crave answers more than we cling to Christ?
Why do you think we often crave answers more than we cling to Christ? Maybe in moments of weakness in our relationship with Christ, answers feel more comfortable and more clear. Sometimes we're dumb and we're human and we just simply want the answer. We don't want the test or in order to be better, you have to be tested, right? And it's like, sometimes people don't want that, you know? Sometimes they just want the goal or want that thing or want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
What about you? What are your thoughts on that question? Or to double down, I'm going to give you my question.
Let's hear it.
How can trusting God's wisdom change our perspective? That's a thinker.
Yeah, it is. How can trusting God's wisdom change your perspective? I think, obviously, when we're going through hard times, we focus in kind of like the first person. You know, we focus a lot on ourselves, and it's all about us, and it's all about why is this happening to me, or what did I do? You know, what did I do? It's constantly in the first person language. And then when you look at God's wisdom, it kind of goes third person, okay? Because you realize that there's somebody outside that you're not seeing, you know?
Somebody behind the scene.
Yeah, somebody behind the scenes. The man upstairs, you know?
The man upstairs.
The man upstairs.
Okay.
And I think when you kind of apply the third person thoughts and understanding, I mean, there's comfort in it, Jaden. I mean, there's a lot of comfort in God having divine wisdom and perfect wisdom. As sometimes we don't have to come up with all the answers for everything. You know, He's got them. There's some people always want to know everything, but I'm all right with not knowing everything. I don't know about you.
I want to know it all.
You want to know it all?
Yeah. It reminds me of like when the disciples were on the ship and the sea was like picking up and there was a big storm, and then they go down there and like Jesus is asleep and they wake him up and they're like, what the heck is going on? And he's like, dude, y'all need to chill. I'm trying to sleep. And then he just goes out and rebukes the wind. Like, that's just how it reminds me of, like, that's the way I feel like I treat God's wisdom. It's like, I'm like, what's going on? I gotta go talk to him.
Yeah. It's funny because he says they have little faith.
Little faith. Big boat, little faith. Put that on a t-shirt. Any other notes from the sermon? Shout out Micah. It was a gas sermon, I'm not gonna lie.
It was.
Really good too. No offense to Brad, just nice little special guest star like that.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, if you don't know who Micah is, he was the guy a couple episodes ago, the red hair, the ponytail, the beard, that talked about the different books of the Bible. Chill guy, nice guy. Hot topic?
Are we going to hot topic?
Dude, I'm so ready for the hot topic. I have a whole page of notes, and I don't even take that many notes on stuff.
I think this might be
the best hot topic we've done.
I wouldn't say it's the best hot topic we've done, but I think it's the most think it's the most controversial among Christians.
Controversial and most. I feel like it's super relevant right now.
Yeah,
Like with the growth.
it's very relevant.
Should I tell him what the hot topic is?
Tell him, Jaden.
Today's hot topic is. Oh man, the comments are gonna go crazy. Today's hot topic is: should Christians use AI? If you guys didn't hear that, I ask: should Christians use AI? Dustin, opening thoughts. What do you think? Let's open this can of worms together.
Open the can.
Let me put my thinking cap on.
Put it on, Jaden. Beautiful.
I'm locked in now. Hit me with it. We might disagree on this. Hold on. There might be a fight. Let's hear it.
You think we disagree on this?
I'll throw down right here if you disagree. All right, no, I don't think so. Hit me with it.
I think it depends on what you're using it for. Like it's a tool. Like it's not your mom. It's not your dad. It's not your best friend. It's not human. It's a tool. And then using it for such things as you would use a tool, I think it's perfectly fine. Do I think using it as kind of like a asking it for spiritual advice or whatever, probably not the right thing to go. Because
shouldn't lean that way.
Like, it's kind of like if I asked an atheist about something I was dealing with God spiritually, but make it like 10 times worse because I asked a robot, you know?
This is truth.
Like, you wouldn't go ask an atheist on, about something spiritual. Why would you go ask a robot, who is a robot, doesn't have a soul, doesn't have, and can be manipulated by the people that run it.
Oh, that's controversial. What, you mean you think the government runs AI or something?
I think it is fallible because it is created by man.
Okay, fair enough. So you don't think Benjamin Netanyahu runs AI?
I wouldn't say. I don't know.
Slime him right now.
I'm just going to say I don't know.
Here's my takeaway that kind of wraps into that. Do not allow AI to take the Holy Spirit's place.
Yeah.
That's fire. I really like the word you said, tool. I think using it as a tool is important. I think it's cool. You don't have to use it, obviously. I use it for, like, if I have a really, really dumb question, or, like, earlier we were trying to figure out the kill cameras thing. I was, like, looking up stuff on it, using it like that. But if I'm, feeling down or something, I'm not going to hit the AI with, how can I feel happy? Come on, making a relationship with a robot, that's gay, dude. It is. I got a couple other ones.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Use it as a tool, not for spiritual advice like you touched on. And my other one is treat AI like you would treat Google. Back in the day, kids, there was a thing called Google. You could use it on the computer.
It's still around.
It's still a thing, but everybody uses Safari. But the same way,
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
Not to derail you. You understand that Safari, you can access Google from Safari, right? Safari is a browser.
Huh?
Safari is a browser with a search engine, but still you can. You have to, you can use Bing, Google. If you use Bing, you're don't watch this podcast if you use Bing. I'm kidding.
I only use my Motorola.
What'd you say?
Do you want a super reliable cell phone? Sorry. Back to AI.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Thoughts on people who think it's the Antichrist and stuff like that. I'm telling you, I feel like I've met some people and they think AI is gonna take, you think it's gonna take over everything, take our jobs, or what? Do you think we're cooked? Do you think it's gonna be what's that movie with Will Smith? I, Robot?
Yeah.
You watch that?
I have watched that.
It's gonna end up being like that? We got flock cameras and whatnot now. We might be cooked.
I think it's if you it's like a gun. It's a dangerous tool. And if you don't respect it, as it is, and you use it for wrong reasons, it can be very harmful. And like, here's where I'm going with this. So we can already manipulate video, we can already manipulate images, okay? It can already, like, dude, it can run half your stuff. It can post on social media for you. It can do a whole bunch of things.
Crazy.
Dude, if you seen the guy on TikTok or Instagram Reels, bro created his own Jarvis using AI.
I did see that.
Dude, it was cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was really cool. But I was like, what is happening?
Dude, having like some like Meta AI glasses from Ray-Ban and having Jarvis put in there. Like, I know they have like the actual Meta thing.
Yeah.
But like, Jarvis, how many guys is she talking to? Just pulls it up. Dude, that would be crazy.
I would love to have my own Jarvis, to be honest with you. I think it'd be
Jarvis is, watch Iron Man.
Bro, if you don't know who Jarvis is, bro.
Pause. I'm derailing the whole topic. Who's the best Marvel superhero? Or who's your favorite? If you don't say Spider-Man right now, bro, I might actually slime you out. Not Tom Holland, though. He's terrible.
It's not Spider-Man.
This dude's going to say Captain America, I swear.
No.
You're going to say Iron Man?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can see that. That's fair.
Now, I could throw you for a loop if I told you who it was when I was like 10.
You were like a Thor guy, weren't
Nope.
you? Who were you? You like Wonder Woman, didn't you?
That's
That's
DC.
DC. Oh, Captain Marvel?
What? That movie didn't come out when I was until I was 10.
I don't know how old you are, Dustin.
Bro,
That was 9 years ago.
Bro, it was Hawkeye.
Hawkeye? Hawkeye's not a superhero, bro. I will die on that hill.
Bro, he was in the
Hawkeye is not a superhero.
He was in the Avengers.
He isn't cool. He was in the Avengers.
Okay, he was down. If you read the comics with him, like, he's severely downplayed in the movies.
Okay. So he has no aura in the movies. More
No.
aura in the comics. Okay.
But I liked him when I was a kid. But since I've grown up, Iron Man is by far. I can't go Who's your? I'm gonna derail it even more. Who's your favorite Spider-Man? Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, or Tom Holland?
I'm going. Here's what I'm gonna do. No, actually, I'm just going to say it. My guy, Andrew Garfield. Because
Really?
he was both. I believe he was the most. He was the best Peter Parker and the best Spider-Man. If I'm going purely Peter Parker, I'm probably going Tobey Maguire. But if we're talking about most like the character in general, it's Andrew Garfield all the way.
So you're just first on dogging on Tom Holland.
I'm not dogging on him. There's something about. Okay, I'm not into redheads. Never have been. And Toby, like, I don't know. But Andrew, like, she dies.
Yeah.
So L, I guess. But game is game, I guess. I don't know. I think he could have saved her.
You think he could?
Oh, back to AI. What would be like an example of a Christian using AI in a bad way? Like if you were like, I don't know, do you understand the question?
I think...
Like, in what ways as a Christian do you think we shouldn't use AI? That's how I should ask it.
I think asking for, like, spiritual advice, like, advices on how to pray, or how to, or, like, asking it difficult questions that, like, a human should answer, you know? Like, why does God allow these things to happen? Or just the big stuff. Like, use it as a tool, and then if you want to, like, have it bring up, like, scripture and stuff for you, that's fine. Like, just, hey, what's 1 Timothy 2:13? You know, cool. But when you start asking it for spiritual advice or and stuff like that, something that the Holy Spirit should tell you or should be giving you, I think honestly you're going for a lesser thing.
That's fair.
You are going for less. You're settling for less.
This is truth. I like it.
And I think, like it can be. I think AI is very dangerous in what it can be. It's grown rapidly, faster than anybody's ever really thought it was going to be. I mean, you look at the comparison between the Will Smith video of him eating spaghetti. How quickly, bro, that went. And then I think like to go in kind of economic stuff, not so far, but it's dangerous in the aspect it can take away jobs. It already is. It's going to. Like if you're a video editor, bro, it's already using Premiere Pro.
It's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
So
That stuff is crazy. Like talking about like editing, like pictures and stuff. Dude, I didn't realize like how good ChatGPT was and stuff like that. Like until you guys kind of started like introducing me to it a little bit, like taking pictures of my friends and be like, hey, like,
dude,
make this dude like I took a picture of my bro the other day, his coworker, and I told it to put him in like a maid outfit, and then I sent it to him as a joke. Dude, it was like it wasn't, there was no like blurriness or nothing.
Yeah.
Like it took like 2 minutes. I don't have the premium. I don't pay for that expensive stuff, so it took it a little while, but it was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's cool and can be used as a tool, but I think it can be very dangerous. And if you don't respect it as what it is,
Yeah.
you know, when you take it out of the parameters it's supposed to be being used, which is going to be inevitable because humans suck, Jaden. Yeah,
We might be cooked, bro.
I don't think.
The AI can hear us right now.
I don't think so. I think Jesus is coming back and we're gonna be fine. He's coming back soon. That's all I know. Don't ask me any more about that because I got no idea.
Before the advice of the day, I actually have a question of the day.
Let's hear it.
Viewers, I would like you guys to answer this in the comments as well. Question of the day, Dustin. I seen this on a podcast the other day, actually. Do crabs think fish can fly? Like imagine you're a crab. We're a crab right now. We look up.
Can I just ask you something?
Sure.
Where did this come from?
I was watching, should I give the other podcast a shout out? I was watching Jocelyn Giant podcast, and that was a question that was just thrown out there by like a viewer or something. And I actually wrote it on a sticky note and stuck it behind me on work. I've been asking people that.
So ask me the question again. I'll answer, and then I want to know what Josh and the Giant said about it.
Do crabs think fish can fly?
No.
Why? Elaborate.
I've seen a crab jump and
I can jump.
Float.
I can float.
You can't float.
I can float. I'll float right now.
You can't float.
Not on camera though.
You proved that on Monday night.
I'll float in the baptismal right now.
Me and you proved that Monday night. We cannot float.
Yeah, we can't float. We try to swim. It doesn't work out good.
No.
I just sink to the bottom.
But I've seen a crab jump off the bottom of the ocean, float for a couple of seconds, then go back down.
Yes, but keywords, a couple seconds. Like the fish never land. Like maybe they like lay eggs or something, but I don't even know. Do fish, like when they go to sleep, do they like lay on the bottom? Like I've fished for years, but I've never seen like a fish like go to sleep.
I think they just like stay.
I don't think they sleep.
No, they sleep.
There's no way.
They have to.
How do they sleep? They just.
I think they just stay there.
I'm asking chat.
Like
I'm asking AI right now.
you know how cows like just like stand up when they're sleeping.
No, they lay down.
I've been lied to.
Yeah, they don't stand. They lay down. I showed cows for years. They do not. They are lazy. They lay down.
Okay.
They curl their legs.
First off. Hold on. First off.
Do fish sleep?
Cars is the. I used to watch Cars so much, bro.
Lightning McQueen?
Yes. I used to watch Lightning McQueen all the time when I was a kid. Now, the whole thing was tractor tipping was the cows. So, can you correlate what that is?
I don't know what that was about because people go cow tipping or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. I've never done it. I've heard people that go out and just like push cows over.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't. I think some horses like sleep standing up. Like I've had some cows, like I've had show cows that stand for a long time. They kind of like start to doze off, but if they want to, they just lay down and go to bed. I have an answer to our fish question though.
Let's hear it.
Cars is a good. Which Cars movie is the best? 1, 2, or 3? If you say
1.
3, I'm slamming you out. 1's the best. Okay, so this is what ChatGPT said. This is a good use of chat, by the way. Of AI. Yes, fish do sleep, but not in the same way we do. Instead of closing their eyes, they enter a deep sleep. And entering a deep sleep, most fish have a period of reduced activity and lower metabolism. And it goes on and on to say, like, goldfish sleep, but they're at the bottom of the tank. Something called a parrotfish sleep at night. I guess they just don't close. I don't think they have eyelids. Even if they did, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they have eyelids either.
I don't know. Do you have any questions of the day?
No, honestly.
I have another one, actually.
Let's hear it.
Answer this in the comments, too. I think I've asked you this. So, say I want to order a shirt, right? And I want to order a shirt that's an extra medium. Okay?
And what?
Extra medium, right?
Never heard of it.
Which way on the scale does extra medium fall? Would an extra medium be bigger than a medium or smaller than a medium?
It would be bigger than medium.
But how do you explain extra small? Because if you get something extra small, it's smaller than small. If you get something extra large, it's larger than large. So if I said, hey, I want a shirt that's extra medium, would it be smaller than a medium or larger than a medium? I don't understand. I'm asking AI.
Hold on. Before you ask AI. First off.
Okay.
We've heard of extra large. We've heard of extra small. No one ever says extra medium. No one has ever said that.
Maybe before. I'm asking the big question.
You're like, hey, I'm gonna go to Kohl's, right? I'm gonna go to JCPenney, and they're like, can I get an extra medium? No one says that, because medium is the middle. You can't have more middle. You can't have more small and more large, but you can't have more medium. That's my take on that.
I'm using one of my questions of the day on the chat. Say I was going to get a shirt that was extra medium. Would it be smaller than medium or larger than medium?
Jane, it might just tell you you're stupid.
It pretty much told me I was stupid. Something about not standard size. It said, so if you ever see an extra medium, it is likely a joke, a custom design, or a brand-specific label and not standard size. That was absolutely stupid information. Useless. I bully AI sometimes. I don't know if we're allowed to bully it or not. It's not a real person. So.
It's not. I don't think so.
I call Siri dumb all the time.
I do too.
Advice of the day?
I've got a question of the day first.
Okay, hit me with it.
Who's your favorite Cars character?
My favorite who?
Cars character. I'm okay with 2 answers here, but that's it.
I'm going to go with 2 answers. I'm going to go with Lightning McQueen, obviously, just because he's peak. Like I mean, I had a Lightning McQueen bedroom when I was a kid.
Oh, so did I.
I had the cars.
I had the bed. I had the blanket.
Dude, I had it all. I still have the blankets in my car right now. My Grammy custom made this blanket with Lightning McQueen on it. My number 2 seed, I'm not going Mater. No offense to Mater. I'm going Sally.
Why Sally?
She kind of bad. Not gonna lie. What about you? Chat, I'm just playing.
First off, she's a car.
I'm never beating the accusations. Hear me out.
All right, I'm hearing you out.
My number 2, I'm probably going to go, in the beginning when the 4 street racers are going after Mac, the semi-truck.
Yeah.
You remember the car, the green, I think it was one of those cars. It was either the green one or the blue one, but it had the big spoiler on the back.
The green one has the big old spoiler sticking up with the
with the
bars.
slips in it.
Yeah,
that's probably my second favorite because it just looks cool. I don't think he has a name. I don't think they ever say it. The one guy's name's DJ, but
Yeah, DJ, and then it's Hot Rod, who sneezes.
yeah.
But I don't know the other ones.
I think it was the green one. Or sorry, no, not the green one. There's another one that's purple. That's what it is. It's purple and black. And it's got like lights underneath it. That
yeah.
one's my favorite one.
Okay, I don't know that one's name either.
I'm pulling it up. Chat. Okay. I'm abusing AI right now. What about you? Top 2. Cars characters. This dude's gonna say Finn McMissile and I'm gonna lose my mind.
No. Oh, I was going.
This dude's gonna say Cruz Ramirez and I'm gonna lose my mind.
I thought we were talking about just straight up Cars 1 characters.
Oh,
But if we're going Cars franchise. If we're going Cars franchise.
Dude's gonna say Flo.
No. I thought about saying Fillmore, but he's just always high. I'm gonna pull a character from Cars 2. I'm gonna go Francesco.
Francesco.
I don't remember his last name.
Francesco.
Bertinelli or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not
Something like
Spanish or whatever he is. I think he's Italian.
Yeah.
Bernoulli, I think that's what it is. You said it right.
I like him, and then also just Doc Hudson.
Who?
Doc Hudson. Gotta go with that guy.
Slow.
Slow.
Just playing.
Turn left to go right.
Oh, I forgot. Real quick shout out. Sorry, chat. The energy is a little bit low in here. I need to get an energy drink. If Jamar is watching this, Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. LeBron's absolutely terrible.
This is true.
Michael Jordan got 6 rings. Only had to play for one team. Well, technically 2 when he came back. One team. LeBron just jumps from team to team. He's terrible. If you subscribe and you think LeBron's better than Michael Jordan, get out of here. You're getting blocked. Unsubscribe. Leave the channel.
You might just blow our entire viewer base right there.
I might have just been cooked. Jamar actually comments on the videos.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll die on that hill. Michael Jordan's the best player of all time. And Larry Bird.
I agree with that. And Larry Bird.
And Larry Bird. Advice of the day.
Let's hear it.
I was thinking about
I've been
this
waiting
the
for
other
this.
day. We've had 2 weeks off, and I was thinking about the advice of the day. I couldn't decide. I had like 3 or 4 things. This is my advice. Learn to recognize whenever you need alone time with God. Like, learn in those moments where you're like, either you're having like kind of like a tough day, or maybe you're having a good day, like you're hanging out with the buddies or whatnot. Learn to recognize and know it's like, hey, like I need to take, some time out of my day or out of my week and go and jump into the Word or go pray, because like that's what Jesus did.
Yeah.
Like Jesus would, there's many times in the Bible, we can go through it if we want to, in the Gospels, where Jesus, it says he left the crowd. He either went to the wilderness or he was on a boat or like wherever. And he got some alone time with his Father, just like we need. And he prayed and prayed for us and whatnot. And I don't know, I don't know. I was just thinking about that this week.
I liked it a lot.
Learning to recognize, sit back and be like, hey, I know what the problem is with me today. Like, I need to go talk to Jesus.
Yeah.
I need to go jump in the Word. So yeah. So if you're watching this right now, pause it, send up a prayer, crack open the book, maybe listen to a little worship music, a little disciple or something. Yeah, that's your advice of the day. Pretty easy, pretty smooth. I think fish can fly. I think the crabs think that they can fly. I'm fully convinced.
I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from with that.
Also, down in the comments, sorry, I know this has been crazy all over the place. If anybody in the comments knows where in Ohio and how to catch a northern pike,
A what?
A northern pike.
Never heard of it.
They've been all over my feed. They're like yay long or really, really big. I don't really care about catching a big one. I just want to catch one that have teeth in their mouth. I keep seeing them. Shout, what do I need to use? Where do I need to go?
Is this an AI generated fish?
I'm going to pull it up, bro. I'm even going to show the viewers what these fish look like because they're really cool looking. How do I spell northern? Northern pike. All right, Dustin, you ready?
Yep.
I'm even going to show the viewers. Oh, that's pile, not pike. Sorry, guys. Look, so this is like a really big guy. This is some random lady with it, but this is like a huge one. Do you see him?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
They look kind of like bass, but like if you took a bass and you like stretched it out.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna show the viewers. I want to know how to catch one of those. Somebody screenshot that, throw it in chat. Somebody screenshot that and throw it in chat and figure out like where I need to go at in Ohio or like Kentucky. Probably the river.
For some reason, when you said that, when they had teeth in their mouth, my first thought was not that they had like sharp teeth in their mouth. My first thought was the fact that you thought they had like human teeth.
Human teeth?
Yeah.
Like
so I was like, yeah. Well, piranhas have pointy.
Human teeth, huh?
Piranhas have pointy teeth. I was just thinking like I thought you were just talking about an AI generated fish. I was confused.
Remember in the Bible, whenever like they were talking about some taxes,
Mm-hmm.
and Jesus is like, go fish, and then he gets the money out of the fish's mouth for the taxes?
Mm-hmm.
I think that could happen to me. Like, do you think if I don't like pay IRS, please don't listen to this, Benjamin Netanyahu, please don't listen to this. If I don't pay my taxes for like 30 years, and then they're like, IRS is like knocking on my door, think if I like send up a prayer and go catch a pike, and then like big dollars will be in there like a little bag.
You know what I think, Jaden?
What?
I think with faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains. That's what I think.
Faith the size of a mustard seed can pay my taxes for 30 years.
That's a lot of years.
Any closing quotes? Any closing quotes?
I want to just say I'm very excited for next episode. We're not going to spoil it, but I'm very excited for next episode. You guys will find out why later on next episode. I just want
Is it the one where we're in the pajamas on?
honestly, we might wear pajamas for the next one.
One of these episodes we're gonna wear pajamas on. One of them I wanted to do like out on the water or something. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't know if we got that in the budget just yet.
That's not in the budget. Send
No.
us some money. Venmo me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, next episode. Sorry for the energy this episode. A little tired. It's really late at night.
we're a little bit tired. Plus, we've been all over the place.
It's been, this computer thing has been terrible. We rebuked it. I'm pretty sure we anointed the computer twice in the keys and everything. It was bad. But if you made it this far in the episode and you've listened to us yet, thank you for watching.
Yes.
Like the video if you want. You don't have to. We're not going to be annoying about it. Subscribe if you want to hear some more. Check out our Instagram. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify.
Yeah.
What else are we on? Discord. That's what it is. Discord.
Yeah, and we have YouTube.
Yeah, there's like a Discord chat if you guys want to get in there, or get in the comments of YouTube or somewhere. Ask us questions, throw them in there. We'll answer them for fun. It'll be a good time. Ask us anything. It can be about the Bible. It can be about fish. It can be about how to make a computer work. Shoes. Michael Jordan being the best basketball player of all time. Where I got this hat at. Anything. But that being said, guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Deuces.